What up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing tonight? What up, Scott, Brendan, Little Rich, Tom, Michael, Malone, Darius, Little Tommy? How you guys doing tonight? I almost didn't go live tonight. I was gonna. What up, Frank? And you guys woke up this morning with some damn vertigo, so it's been kind of rough. What up, Jeremy? So I might actually have to go slow on the live. Can't move too quick. What up, Scott? So yeah, but I was supposed to have the damn peg wall up, and I was gonna do it today too, earlier, and couldn't even do that because looking down sucks. But I have it's like a metal one. It's like panels that have multiple pieces. What up, Michael? So yeah, but I'm gonna do the giveaway first to get that out the way. Let me get the comment picker. YouTube. Jeremy, I haven't been fishing. I was supposed to go today, but it didn't work out. I'm hoping that the medication I took and I kind of did some exercise to take it away. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be gone instead of getting worse. Let's see. All right. Copy. Hold on 1 second. All right. Paste. All right, let me put on share so you guys can at least see. Here's the link right here from the Wakegate giveaway. YouTube giveaway settings. No. No. One. Okay. Alrighty. So good luck to everybody. Let me see if anybody else came in. What up, Adam? If you didn't comment on that video, you might want to go ahead and comment on there. I'm giving away this little rat wake here that I have. What up, Chris? And you just got to comment under there and on that video and just do whatever and they'll pick it up. So I'll give you guys like one more minute just in case. Alright. $13. Alright. Everyone enter, I guess. Damn it. Okay, I'll give it one more time just in case. Alright. So, like I said, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 513 plumbing. So if he's not on here, I don't think he's on here at the moment. But should if he is, he'll probably he'll see it. But like I said, if you won, which is 513 plumbing, you can reach me at on here on YouTube. Give me your email in the comment you left on that video, or if you want, reach me at South Jersey Fisherman 028 at gmail.com, and you can reach me on there. Also, I'm on Instagram as well under the same thing as my YouTube name. So So 513 plumbing, you won. And whenever you see this, let me know. And like I said, if he doesn't claim it by next week, I'll just draw it again. Alrighty. Alright. So I got that out the way. Yeah, it's a pretty cool rat, and like I said, he only made like 10 of those, and then that guy hasn't really made any other baits like in a while. I think he had some issues with his hand, and that was like his only rats that he made really. But it's a pretty unique, style joint on it. It's got like a nice V style joint, but it has a really nice weight to it. I can actually send it the video to him if he wants to see the swim video on it. But it's pretty nice. Kicks up a pretty big wake on it. But like I said, I have just some baits I'm going to be showing from JapanImport Tackle, and then also ToadTackle, which is like a vintage lure website. Damn, hit my damn glass piece. And freaking Frisbee. Yeah, it's like different. It's got like that opposite angle. It's not as it's real tight in the middle. And but like I said, it's all brass hardware too. So the guy made like the hardware himself and everything. It's not like those pre-made wire harnesses, and everything's It's pretty cool. It even has like a little patina on it, like it's like aging. So, and then it's like it says right there, it's number 5 of 10. So should be. Like I said, I haven't seen him make really any other baits. So let me go. I have a few bigger baits, so I'll probably get the smaller baits out the way, and then move to the larger baits because I have videos to show for the larger baits. And they go back to like they have like 1920s, 1910, like all the way to like 1930s, 40s, 50s, pretty much anything like old. But they have some stuff that's like from back, like far back. But like I said, I only have like one bait from there because they honestly had it, and it was something that I've actually been wanting to get. But freaking on Facebook, the guy that was kind of gonna buy this lot that was from this guy in Japan, he wanted me to pay for the shipping, and then I would pay him for like the bait as well, and then he would just get his baits for free, and I'd gotta pay whatever. It just didn't make sense, so he never ended up doing it anyway. But it was the smaller version of the one I'm going to be showing, and it was kind of like I said, I got it for a good price, and I was pretty surprised because that website, they're really not too cheap on everything, but on some baits there's definitely good prices on them, so it's not bad. All right, so this here is I'll show the soft plastic first. So I got these Fisher or Flash J's. These are the straight tail one, not the split tail. And this is actually supposed to be, like I said, I got this because it's supposed to work with the other bait I have that's pairs with it. But it's like a Mylar minnow sort of thing, deal going on. But it's got that, straight little tail. And then little silver like laminate inside. Let's see some silver laminate in the body. It's a pretty nice little minnow profile, but like I said, it's supposed to pair with this bait that I have, and you could also use it for like drop shot and stuff like that, or like ball heads and things like that. Windy out there. I'll just go through this without showing it. Flash Vibe. This is the bait that I got to pair with it. It's a blade bait that uses the Flash J tail. Bait has the pretty much like tail of it, or the body. It's a pretty cool little bait. The thing is what's weird is that like you don't find that this kind of like bait or rig with actually like on a bait or a blade bait section. It's like rigged on the terminal tackle area. It's weird. So and I think that's why not many people buy it, but it's a pretty cool little bait. Yeah. Damn it. It wants to focus, but it keeps unfocusing. Adjust the light. Come on. There you go. So it has like 3 different settings that you can use it with. You can jig it. You can pretty much run it like a blade bait. It also recommends like different ways to take the hook off for different settings. If you want to vertically jig it, you just take that front hook off. But for some reason they were showing like you take the back hook off, but I would take the front hook off. And like I said, it's a blade bait on the head, and then the body just has quivered pretty much back and forth. But it's meant to pair with the 4-inch. and then it's rigged upside down if you notice that. But I got the regular straight tail one because I thought it would actually like kind of have like a little bit better tail like kick. So it's pretty interesting. But I got that because pretty much the cold season is coming, and I like the blade beads a lot. So that'd be cool to try. And I like the fish arrow packaging. It's pretty compact for size. It's very tiny for being like a 4-inch plastics. And they weren't bad for like that mylar minnow style bait. Yeah, the panorama is a banjo minnow. But hey, you know, if it catches fish, it catches fish. Just like a pretty much new profile of it. At least they kind of did that. Let me see. This is the other bait I got here, which is another blade bait. Kind of want to see it because there was a comment on it that I knew was kind of like bullshit. Either the guy was just full of shit and he was just lying to like make it sound bad or something, or he liked the bait and he just didn't want people buying it. But it's a crawfish style blade bait. It uses a assist style hook on it instead of trebles. So it should do a little bit better in like wood and things like that. Rocks, won't snag as easily. But it has that little skirt material on the body and on the end. A little bit more realism. And then it has the eyes too on the end. But these little hooks, they're pretty tiny, but they're sticky sharp. So they'll definitely get in there. And they were actually pretty strong. I was trying to like squeeze them and bend them a little bit, and they're actually pretty strong for their size. Yeah, Brian, you actually got to get like used to them. You kind of got to like really finesse it. If not, you will snag them. You just got to kind of know like your water a little bit. If you know like how fast it's sinking and all that, you can kind of keep it off bottom without kind of getting it all messed up. Because honestly, if I hit bottom, mine is just gonna get all gunked up with that matte algae stuff that I was actually asking Shan about. Because that's pretty much mostly what I fish a lot, and the rest is like really thick grass. But for the most part, that black algae, whatever the hell it is, or the horsehair algae, is pretty much what I fish, and it's like clumps and stuff like that. But I'll throw my blade baits like around that stuff and kind of fish through it, kind of like a lipless. That's what I was kind of telling like JP about, that I kind of use my blade baits as like a lipless bait, but that's just silent. And like I said, it has no hooks or anything for it to pretty much grab there, so it's just gonna kind of go over. It has to come from like the top to kind of grab those hooks, and those assist hooks are pretty good for that. And they shouldn't be able to throw the hooks either, because it'll just spin on it with the assist hook thread or line that it uses, that braid. So that should be pretty good. I just look through the sites pretty much, Jeremy. Try to find stuff that's a little different. That stuff I like though, because like I said, I like blade baits, but I kind of try to like find stuff that's a little bit different. It's sort of like these guys right here, the Amakatsu blade baits. These guys are nice. They're made out of titanium, so They're real nice, and they thump. So I'm actually really excited to use these for the fall and winter. Those I think are gonna get bit very well. And I'll show you the soft plastic. This guy here actually is kind of hard to find. I actually kind of don't even want to show him because it's really hard to find. And literally, this I think JapanImport has the only one I know, or maybe another one. I think there's one more that has this bait and in this size and in stock. But like I said, it's a really nice bait and kind of like not slept on because there is guys that use them. They really almost all sold out, so they're not really slept on. But there is guys that really know about them and they like them a lot. But a lot of guys use the smaller sizes on like ball heads or like jigs. I got this size here. It's more or less to use like on a big jig or a plain just straight EWG hook, and they have like a nice slow like roll to them. But this is from Nori's, and it's the Nori's the spoontail shads, and this also has like the Mylar laminate in the middle. So, and they're a pretty big bait, but what kind of makes this bait a little bit interesting for and they're like oiled up. They have tons of oil. It's kind of crazy. You know they won't dry out. I've had these damn baits for like 20 years. They probably would be still good. And these are kind of like the packaging too that I was saying that I wish more like companies would do, and it's kind of simple. Oh, you son of a bitch. I just spilled them all over my keyboard. It's so greasy that it's slipped. Now my keyboard's all greasy. Damn it. Alright. I was trying to show the packaging. But like I said, the packaging is kind of like just a square little box. It's not really anything like fancy, but it's very small and compact, and you know, easily to make. You know, companies can make that no problem. But like I said, what makes this bait a little bit my hands are, look at that, greased up. But as you can tell, this bait is very, very soft. It's got that, like I said, laminate in there. It has like a two-tone coloring. The bottom's like orange, and then it goes like that green. It's pretty sure something IU, rainbow IU, which is like a really good color. And then if you look at the tail, what makes, like I said, this special, it's almost like the trash fish tail. If you look at that, kind of indents in like a cup. So this tail, this bait kicks very, very well going slow. So it's a good cold water bait, paddle tail, and they're very soft. Like if I show you, look at that, it's extremely soft. So it's kind of like a Kitex softness, maybe a little bit more softer, but they're really nice. So they're really cool, and that's why I also got them too, because you know I've been wanting these for like a while, and I saw that they had the 6-inch size, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get those because I want to try them for the winter time. But some guys actually use them too, the smaller sizes for like drop shot and that like kind of like bouncing them on bottom because they'll kick on the way down. So I think they have a few more sizes. I mean, a few more sizes and colors in stock of that. Man, it's so damn greasy now. What up, Bruce? Yeah, that damn any really like type of mollusk. There's some good fish that hangs around that stuff. A lot of people try to avoid it, but if you kind of like deal with the pain in the ass taking off stuff off your hooks and stuff like that, you can catch some pretty big ones in there. I think also what's it called? Net Baits has something similar to that, Malone, and then I know Megabass has one as well, and then I'm trying to think. I don't know anyone else. Also, I think there's a few smaller companies like from damn. Let's see, and it's all of this damn stuff. All right, so the next ones is just these kind of like that. I've been wanting to get these porks for a while, and saw they had still some in stock, but these are the JapanImport frogs. This is the Pig Daddy, the 4-inch ones. They're not cheap, I will say that, but like I said, they look like they were made very well, and did look at a couple videos that JapanImport Tackle had on them, and the guy was saying that they seem to be one of like he's a pretty big pork guy that was talking about it, and said that these were like the most refined ones he's had, or the softest ones he's used. The red color I did check seemed like that one they put like more salt inside the actual container, and it maybe made it a little bit stiffer, because if you can kind of hear the salt. There's like chunks in there, but this one doesn't really have that. It's just water. And the purple one that I have here is way softer, like very, very soft. But the packaging is real nice. It's sick packaging. Handmade pork baits. The Pig Daddy 4-inch. It's in purple. And it also has a hormone scent built into the actual liquid that's in there. So it has like this hormone scent. And this is actually made by a guy that I'm pretty sure that works with a couple other JDM brands in Japan, and it also has another seal in there. Keep it fresh. Alright. Make sure it's not dripping everywhere. And of course, as soon as I say that, it does. Alright. So that's the 4-inch size. The purple one is dripping, but it's very soft. It's like impossible to get that water without. Yeah, that's very soft. Or a pork chunk. And that little tiny, it's got a decent little headpiece. Not too thick. I think it's dripping. But it's supposed to have, like I said, that hormone juice in there. Yeah, I'm not tasting that. But they look pretty nice though. Real nice and soft. The purple one though, like I said, seems to be softer than the red one here. I'll show you guys. But the color on the red is nice. But it seemed like after you kind of like stretched out the red one a bit, it got a little softer. So it might just have a little bit more salt in the bait. They might have cured that one longer. Like I said, they're packaged very well. Won't evaporate very much at all. And then you know, I like that they're black. You know, no sunlight's getting in there, so it's not going to mess up anything that way. Another napkin here. This shit's getting all crazy. You can like, yeah, there's way more salt in this liquid here, because look at that, the brine is created like salt on the edge in this one, while this other one doesn't. There's definitely a lot more salt in this one. And you'll kind of see. This is the red one. Got a nice deep red. It's dripping everywhere, man. But like I said, you kind of see how it has a little bit. It's not too much stiffer, but it definitely is a little bit, because I kind of messed with them a bit. These ones. This one kind of shows it a little bit that it's stiffer. See, it's kind of kinked. The other one really didn't come out kinked out of the bottle, but once you kind of like pull it, kind of like go like this, a little bit, bend them, they kind of loosen up on you. Like I said, they're a pretty nice little chunk. Real nice and soft. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how they do. See how that hormone stuff makes any damn difference. But I also I got some more coming. I bought 2 more because I ended up buying one of those glides, the grassroots glides, another one. They got more colors and stuff, and I wanted to get the bass one. It was pretty sick. The bass color looks real nice. It's got like a nice bone cream color to the like the belly, and it looks real nice. And it has that a little interesting smell to it. Alright. So the rest of the baits pretty much also are also from what's it called? JapanImport tackle, and then there's just like one bait that's actually from what's it called? ToadTackle. This is actually, anybody can guess, if you actually buy a lot of bait from a certain company, if you ever got them retail, you'll know what company this is by the damn box. But like I said, I got this one because I've actually been wanting to try it for a little while. Kind of actually been waiting like to see if anybody did like a review on it or anything like that, but seems like not really. But hold on 1 second, let me get a video for, because I actually want to have video. All right. Alright, this is it. Is this it? Let me make sure this is the video. it. Alright, so this is the fish arrow, the BT jack. It's actually, right now, will be actually one of my biggest liplesses that I have, besides this other Mega Bass one I got, but it's really nice bait. And this is the fish arrow DRT / collab they did, and this is a lipless bait that they made. It has like a few kind of unique features that makes it a little bit different. It's also a floating lipless bait. It doesn't sink, but you can put a chin weight on there if you kind of see that hanger on the front near the nose. That allows it to get pretty deep, like 8 meters, I think it is. So like 24 feet. But it's a nice color too, matte shad. They also have a larger size. This is the 210. It has a tiny clash tail, but and it also doesn't make any rattling. I don't think. Yeah, it's just it's mainly the weight moving slightly. What up, JP? And like I said, it has the that little chin weight there attachment. Yeah. Come on. It's not on focus. Come on, man. Damn lighting's fucking everything up. But like I said, it's a matte shad color. They also have other version that's new, the low float version, which is gonna float a little bit slower. This one has like a very fast floating kind of feature to it, where it's not gonna float very slowly. It's gonna pop up like sort of like a cork. But that's kind of the whole purpose behind it. It's mainly because to keep it from snagging. And also the way that it comes in the water is very exaggerated, like nose down posture. It's almost like exactly like this. And then it also has like a roll like that. So like I said, that's also why that chin kind of like position weight there is perfectly there. So as it's like falling down, it's kind of has that still nose down posture. And then as it floats to the surface, it spirals like kind of like, like a bait would going down. It does the opposite, going up. So I'll show that in the video. All right. So it should. No. So let me go back so you guys can see. And that's pretty shallow. There's, still like 4 feet, 5 feet. Yeah, it pops up real quick. And you missed them there. That kind of shows you how like quick it kind of pops up. And it's really meant for like more like shallow waters. And it's kind of, you can kind of like grind the nose of the bait into the rocks. has like a really aggressive roll. And then there's another spot where it shows right here. So see how it has a real tight, like nose down roll. And you can go pretty quick with this bait. Like you can burn it. That's honestly the whole design behind it, was for burning it in like Lake Biwa. For those surf fish that they go after. And then just showing you that weight part. You can click the weight on the nose. This is the larger size though, so. But it's pretty much the same bait. Let me see where the part where it shows it spiraling. I think that's where it shows it's spiraling. Yeah, you'll see how it spirals. But it obviously has to be in like deeper, a little bit deeper water, maybe like 6 or 7 feet. And then it just kind of starts spinning on the way up. See? Using it against wall bluffs. Keep the damn bone. Let's see if there's any other underwater video. Yeah, no, there's no more underwater video. So yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool little lipless bait. Like I said, it's not that, even though it's like I said, one of my like biggest lipless style baits, it's still not really too big. It's actually like the size of like a tiny quash. So it should still get bit pretty well. And as you can see, those smaller bass were trying to nip at it. So, you know, like I said, and this color's nice. Let's get that matte shad. There we go. It's focused. And it's got like a golden orange like belly. But very nice. And actually a pretty good amount of weight. I think it's like 2 ounces. 54 grams almost. And like I said, it goes 2 meters standard without any weight on it. So about 6 feet, 6.5 feet. 210 millimeters long. It uses a tiny clash tail. So made in Japan. Well, that's a good thing. Alright. And then the other two are kind of actually baits I kind of talked about before, but not really too much. But they're Al Genie baits. I got some more of the baits he makes. So let's skip it. Yeah, it is a pretty flat bait, so you can maybe get it in the right angle, maybe. But yeah, like I was saying, freaking this is just a couple Al Genie lures that I got that are actually kind of solid, and I was like, hey, that's not too bad. And it actually makes kind of 2 different models. Kind of does that with a lot of his baits. He makes like a small version, a large version, and the one that I'm going to show you guys is kind of like his rat bait. This is his newer model of it. It's kind of a little bit more durable. It also goes, I think, like a half a foot deeper than the other model, and it's just like I said, overall like an improvement of the older model that he had. but it's kind of cool. He always sends like the baits with like a postcard, a picture. It's kind of cool, and that's kind of, and it's actually the bait in the picture. It has like his phone number on the thing and everything. It's kind of cool. But here's the little rat style bait that he kind of makes. It's very popular, and the other one, the larger size, always sells out. But this is his smaller size, and it's still a good size bait. It's not too small. And like I said, it's all wood. The tail's made out of woods, like beads, beaded tail. He also makes like replacements for that as well. It has like a unique shape to it. And then the sides, if you kind of look on the front, is actually flat on the front on the piece, and then the back one is just rounded out completely. It has these peanuts on here. And it also still uses that old school style, hardware, like the other baits he makes. Same thing with the bills, the metal bill. So got that nice little eye, glass eye. And it's actually, by using those like old school hanger type hook hangers, you're able to put like a lot bigger size hook on there without them actually like wrapping. So it's pretty interesting. So I like to see how that works out. But let me see if I can get a video. And this bait is very nice. Like I said, he has a larger version, and that one's caught some very big fish. Here we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. So this is that I forget the name of it. It's like, damn, I threw out the paper. Just talking. Get to the swim video area. Alright. I like his paint jobs, but here we go to the action. So like I said, it's not going to be like a rat style bait. Very nice serpentine action. And that tail moves a lot more than you would think, being like, like a wood beads. But it moves nice. And like I said, it has that unique shape to it, so it kind of makes like a nice little clack to it. And that's pretty good, going quick too. Get a little subsurface action going. Yeah, that's pretty fast. I like that. Yeah, that's real nice. So yeah, and like I said, it has all wood. So it's not gonna have like crazy loud knock, but for its size, it's not bad. So not bad at all. And like that bone on the tail is nice. It's got like a two-tone white bone. Like, not sure, it really doesn't pick well on like camera. Maybe it's because it's too much. But there we go. You can kind of see it. Like goes from like a white to like a cream on that tail. And it's very very nice. It almost like blends in with like the wood on the tail. So that's that one. Yeah, that hardware he uses is a little bit actually better than the like ones you see like on some older like baits. You kind of see like it has modifications to it where like it allows split rings to be used on it a lot easier. So they're definitely like a new rendition of those old school like hangers. What up, Daniel? So it's pretty cool. What up, Lord Lab? I can see there. So yeah, I think they're pretty cool. Now, like I said, I would like to see how they hold up. But most of his baits have that style hangers. But the other bait I got from him is, like I said, another Al Genie bait, and he has a little box with this one, and I think it's because I'm not sure if it's just that he does that with certain ones, but nice little box. And like I think that bait is called like the Hazu something, Hazu. But like I said, nice little box. I like that a lot of the kind of like old school style like wood baits that come from Japan come like with little cardboard boxes. But this guy here is kind of like a bait. Actually, I've been wanting like Marty to make, but since he really, I don't think really likes that sort of style of bait, I was like, since this guy kind of makes something similar to that, I was like, you know what? Let me try that and see how it does. And this is actually a pretty big bait, even though it's like not like lengthwise, it's still pretty chunky. It's almost like it's 2 ounces, pretty much. But it's pretty much like a headed big bud, but in a wooden version. So this is the Al Genie kind of like version of a pretty much like big bud. But this is the bumblebee pattern he has. It's got that massive black brass blade in the back, and it claps. So it's nice. But then if you kind of like hold that blade and just so it's got a nice sound to it. And like I said, it's pretty big for like a big bud style bait. You get that nice wood sound. And like I said, it has that, again, old school style hangers. Except I think the back one is like a new school style hanger. The front one is the old school. There we go. But beautiful paint job though. Get it, see light. Yeah, and then it has his little symbol on the back. Eye. It's got a glass eye in there. So real nice. And that lip is pretty big too. Like this thing's gonna definitely push a lot of water. And I was trying to get a video of this bait, but seems like he doesn't have it. But that bill's gonna push a lot of water. But let me see. I'll show you size comparison to like a actual like big bud. And then that's a lot a lot bigger. So that definitely is a good size profile. And like I said, it has a really nice sound, and that blade is really nice quality, like brass blade. It's big, massive compared to like the head and Big Bud's blade. But I like that it's jointed too. He also makes a smaller version, like this is the big version. He makes a smaller one, which is nice too. Big blade on the back. Ah, that's actually probably a good idea. I've done that with the actually that rat that I kind of I sold today. I had a blade, the Nori's blade on the back that went on this guy. Yeah, it's on there. This guy, I took the blade off this damn thing, and Jesus, this thing, and put on the back of that rat, and it was actually pretty impressive. It does make a nice sound. But I can definitely see that bunny working a little bit better. It's kind of like that Sneaky has like a nice rounded back to it that'll clack with the blade. Especially if you put it like on the hanger itself. Put that. Yeah, I could see like them using that to like get like a bunch of views. It probably would on like a channel like that where they use a fishing lure like that or anything weird like this. But alright, so that's that. And the last bait, like I said, from ToadTackle. And it's actually a Mega Bass collab that they did with like Fish Arrow, and it was a bait that it was actually a pretty old bait, it's nothing new, and it was a Fish Arrow Mega Bass collab of this bait pretty much, and this bait, like I said, it had a lot of renditions. It was a lot of damn different renditions of the bait. Like I said, that AR Lures company actually makes these for Fish Arrow, and I'm pretty sure a lot of their wood baits. But this is a wood Fish Arrow right here. This is like and then they also have like a little tiny guy that I showed you guys too. This little guy, and then that's the little wood junior baby. That one actually has a nice sound. But like I said, that's pretty much, this is their pretty much version of that bait here, and that's the collab pretty much. But they pretty much just did like their own kind of touch to it. They added some different features to it. The tail's a little bit different, the top fin, and a couple other things. But like I said, the one thing that didn't happen with these as much as the Fish Arrow ones that were just kind of like their stock ones that wasn't a collab, was they had issues with the paint. And the Mega Bass ones didn't really have that issue because it was obviously Mega Bass doing it, and they, I guess, just didn't have much issues with it. But this is the let me first unclip it first. Alright, so this is, like I said, this is, I'm trying to hold the box right. This is the It Jack Mega Bass, and then trying not to make it fall, but that's like the packaging. And this, like I said, this is their wood bait, but it's a collab. Megabass. And it has a Japanese writing on the bill. Like I said, this bait is not new. It's from like 07. And it has that metal tail on there that's connected by like a door hinge style like hinge on there with the two snaps. I mean, not snaps, split rings. So it has like a segmented tail. And then, like I said, this top fin is actually metal. It's not plastic. And it's screwed into the wood. Kind of hard. There you go. Kind of see that screw. But like I said, it's wood. But really sick color. Honestly, it's the peacock bass one. But I was like, you know, that looks like a perch to me. So I was like, might as well get that. And it was actually a good price because usually I've seen these for like a lot of money on standard sites like Carolina Tackle. I think they got theirs from somewhere and they just like flipped it. They're flipping it because they're charging like $200 for this damn thing. And I was like, that's insane. But other places you can find them for like $100, and then from Japan they're like 50, 60 bucks, 40 bucks, depending on like the model or how good in condition it is. But this one, they had it on their site on ToadTackle. It was like 60 bucks. So not bad for, you know, like I said, a wood bait. And this was like in good condition. They kind of said like it was a certain condition. But as from like what I inspected, it looks like it's never been used because the hinges don't have any cracked paint. The lip has no scratches on it from the hook nor from, you know, hitting anything. The tail looks like it's never been scratched. So it looks pretty much new. There's no actual like cracking on the area of the joint on the corners here. And the only other thing too is that one thing I might do myself is take some it's like Sally Hansen or something, and yeah, there's like a little cobweb in the middle of the bait. I didn't even see that. This thing, yeah, definitely hasn't been used. But take some like Sally Hansen or some thin super glue and just put it right here, because you can tell there's some wood there, and that would probably maybe soak up a little bit. Even though it looks like there's a little bit of paint, it looks like there's some spots that you can feel like the grain. So, but that should be pretty nice. I'll show you guys the swim video, because it's hard to find actually a video on this bait because it's pretty damn old. Oh, I didn't share the date on the bottom. Let's see if it'll work. Trying to get this damn lighting. Come on. It almost focuses and then it just stops. Gotcha. So right there. And of course it fades out as I turn it. But it says 2007 on the bottom. But I'll show you guys the swim video on that. I always forget. You gotta search on the name with the S. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright. I have the 2. Present screen. So I'll go to this guy's first. So that's the bass one. Damn Russian. The bass one, like I said, I've seen it on Carolina Tackle. They have multiple colors on Carolina Tackle, but they go for $200. Like I said, I think they got them for over than what they really cost. Or I'm not sure if that's just like a transfer cost from Japan to here. I have no clue. But you can get them from Japan for like 60 to like $70, $80 brand new. But it's supposed to mimic an injured trout. Is the pretty much concept behind the bait. It's with the tail and everything. It's supposed to mimic a trout. It's actually going a little quicker than you really would with the bait, but showing it's pretty stable at least. It has that nice fleeing trout action to it. But it's kind of cool that that top fin is metal. It was kind of interesting. I thought it was soft plastic when I saw it. Has a lot like real aggressive roll and the slow waking. And then this guy here kind of has like a little casted catch, but if some bad shit happens in the middle of it, he loses one of them. So he puts the bait on after this one. Nope. Still not yet. Where does he put it on? Damn it. So it might be later in the video. Damn giant. And this is where he whips out the it jack. And he catches one like on the first or couple casts, and it's a giant. He loses it. Yep, on the first cast. And pop. Like that thing took all. That had to suck. And that was a big one too. That thing took all. That sucks. But then he puts on another one. He has like a tiny one, a junior, which is a smaller version of mine. Damn tree. So that kind of finally, I didn't even realize all the way at the end. But I wanted to get like an upper view of the swim so you guys can see it. But so you can see like it kind of has like that trout sort of swim to it. Especially like from below or you know, whether it's looking up, it has a really nice swim to it for being like a two-piece bait because of that jointed tail. And it gets a little tiny fish on it. But like I said, that kind of it's cool to see that it got that much engagement. Yeah, dude. They eat like tons of bugs and stuff. They eat rats, and dogs. So, I mean, not all of them, but they'll eat that. They'll eat some crazy shit. I mean, they have that damn. It's like a festival every year, like a dog eating festival. But a lot of them go against it and like do like, I guess like protests and shit like that. But yeah. So and then I'll have some more some stuff next week that I'll be showing. I got a few swim baits. Actually, I forgot to discuss that. But I was supposed to, I kind of told Brendan about it. I was supposed to get like a dream bait of mine, and it was from a Lude, and he was selling some of his wood rats, and he had messaged me that he had some, but I was just like kind of like lost that he had them. And then when he told me to, you know, I asked him, you know, can I get one? He had told me to send him either a check by mail or pay Zelle, and I've never paid for him like that. So I kind of got like sketched out, and I thought somebody had hacked them, and I was just like, what the hell? And put a post on SBU just asking around saying, you know, did anybody get a message from Lendy? And a couple of people were like, yeah, they felt it was weird that he was asking and he paid like that. And then also what kind of threw me off too was that his regular website that, you know, you can buy resin baits all in clothes or whatever uses PayPal. So I was just like thrown off by that. And so I was just like screw that, I'm not losing $180. And so I just like didn't get anything. But then ended up getting confirmation from other people that it was him and it's not some guy that hacked his stuff. But like I said, I told him that I wasn't gonna get it. So freaking, I tried messaging him, but he didn't respond. So, but like I said, it just felt like weird, and it was odd that he was doing that. So I just didn't get it. But hopefully next time when he has some, I'll try and do the Zelle. I just never used it before, and I've heard like a lot of people that use it are scammers, but it was just like I said odd. But like I said, I have the bait coming, swim bait as wood one, and then also, well, actually two wood ones, and then also that rat, that Alcus. I'm not sure how you say his name completely, but Alcus, he has like some rats, the nano rats that he's doing, and I got one of those coming. I've got the green one he's doing. He's got like a green painted. It's not like completely green. It's got like this light fade to the wood grain, and it looks real nice. That was that, or between the pink one. The pink one accents the wood pretty nice, but the green one does too. So, but it would be cool to see how that one does compared to like the elude rats. But it would be cool to get one of his rad rats. What was one-on-one? I never really wanted to spend like $600, $700 on one, so I'd rather get it for retail. So, but it was kind of crazy. He was selling them though, so I guess he isn't doing like the list anymore, which I think is honestly the best thing to do. So yeah, it was weird. I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't know why he's doing that. I think it's just some reason I'm not going to probably discuss on here, but yeah. So I'll definitely be on next week. Uh, you know, around maybe like the end of the week, because I also got order from JapanImport tackle coming, another one. I bought some other stuff from them, and then like I said, that glide bait. I wanted to get another one, the another one of these, but I got in the bass color one. So like I said before, they maybe sold out, because I saw a few guys on Swimbait Universe talking about them and saying they thought they were pretty nice for the price. So I was like, you know what? Let me get those before the new colors come, and then they get sold out. Yeah, a lot of AI damn bots and shit. A lot of those damn accounts that are on Instagram that are like chicks or whatever, those are AI bots. They're not even real people half the time. It's just some dude behind a computer trying to scam people. But you can easily tell by just looking at the pictures. Yeah, I definitely gotta try one of those. I like the look of them. There's a couple stuff too I'm gonna probably try and get. I'm going to the little salt convention that's in North Jersey. Um, it's September 30th. I'm gonna go up there. They have a little saltwater convention in Seaside Heights, and it's pretty cool. They got this guy that's from Instagram, a couple other guys too that's from Instagram going. But there's a guy that makes striper baits he doesn't sell them like online. You have to like get on a list, and but he's doing like a limited amount of baits for this convention, and I'm sure there's gonna be like a line of old dudes waiting to get some. But I'm gonna try and see if I can get at least a couple, or at least like just one. But they're pretty much like a one-piece glider that he sells. They're pretty basic, but the action on them are really good, and he's like extremely famous. He's been on like magazines and stuff that are for like saltwater, so it's pretty cool. And then there's a couple other guys that are going there, and also they have a rod demonstration thing. You get to like use some rods and test them out, see how they work. So it's a pretty cool little thing they got going. Nah, man, those things are not coming until probably like next month. Sucks. And then, you know, like I said, I've seen guys in Japan, like stores, they have them, and then over here, you know, we're waiting another month or whatever. So it makes no sense to me. But supposedly they keep changing the damn date. But they're gonna supposedly be here in like mid to late fall, and so not until next maybe not next month, until next month. And there was an issue with the plastic. It was the headpiece. They were having issues with it cracking, but it already had somewhat a little bit of an issue where if you weren't using the bait for too long of a period, you had to make sure the body and the headpiece weren't attached with that pin, because it would mess up the plastic. But there's a few Japanese guys that figured out a thing that you can kind of get by it is just you take a piece of plastic, a thin, you know, they took some hook packaging, like little tiny plastic, that thin plastic that's up for, you know, hook packaging, and they cut out a little shape that fit perfectly into that pretty much cavity or the crevice between the tail and the body, and it keeps the plastic from touching the hard plastic, and it keeps it from messing it up without having to actually take the whole body off. So it's kind of cool. But, you know, like I said, they could have just, you know, said that instead of having a whole, you know, remake a whole thing for it. So I'm not sure what they're doing to fix that problem, but hopefully they actually release them back out and it's not like something that gets discontinued or something. Like the damn actual bait it's trying to imitate. So, but yeah, so like I said, that would be that's pretty much all the lures I had to show. Oh, and Brendan, if you need the popper back, let me know, because I know you told me that it was around this time that you might need it. But yeah, so like I said, I'm hopefully gonna try and get out sooner or later to try and test all this stuff out and maybe get some video of it, at least some swim videos, so I can have filmed up for fall and stuff like that, and at least have some content coming out. Yeah, they'll definitely try to hit you with that custom tax, because once you go over a certain amount, they freaking go crazy. That'd be hard. Yeah, I'm real picky when it comes to like something like that. That would take me like a minute to think about. So Warland. Nah, I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. pretty hard to think of. Trying to think of like something I would like. It'd be like either like a Chuck E. Cheese rat or something like that, like holding up some swim baits, or like he's biting into like a swim bait instead of a piece of cheese. Because I think that would look pretty cool. I'm like complex when it comes with tattoos. But yeah, I would think that's what I would get, like a Chuck E. Cheese freaking rat, but him biting into like a swim bait that looks like obviously like a piece of cheese. Or like the inside of the where he took the chunk out of looks like cheese, but it's a swim bait. That would be pretty cool. That's pretty funny. Brandon loves those workhorses. No. Is that like a serious question? Yeah, there's a tons, man. You'll ruin your car, especially like certain areas that are not. In my area, they're pretty good. They're not like super bad, but if you go down like 10, 15 minutes away, or like 15 minutes away, you're just gonna get bad. It's like pretty much like Philadelphia or something like that, downtown, like Philadelphia, especially like Camden area and stuff like that. You'll really mess up your car. Yeah, like something like that would be cool. AC plug would be cool. I would like to get like it. I like to have like mine like more like that, something that kind of, you know, gives me like memories of something. And Chuck E. Cheese was like one of my favorite like damn arcades when I was a little kid. I used to play there like all the time. It was like the damn my favorite place to go. And then like crossing with the swim baits would be pretty interesting. Yeah, Rago has a new. Actually, Rago has a new. I never really played that game, unless you're talking about like that game that's pretty popular now. But Rago has actually a new rat that he made with Swimbait Underground. It's like a one-piece bait. Let me see. Shit, I've got to turn my keyboard off. Oh.
What's going on, everybody? Chris Purcell from Swimming Underground. I want to talk a little bit today about our upcoming release with Jerry Rago and Rago Baits. It's the second installment.
So this is the Rago baits.
Injected bait releases with him. It's the D3R.
So it's kind of like reminds, like I said, I was saying, Brandon, it's like the Burns, like sort of like banana shaped curve type, bait. This obviously is like in the shape of a rat, and it has the tail, a lip, and it actually has a lip similar to this older bait that Rago also worked with them on, called D3, which is like a multi-jointed crank down / wake.
Come in one model. It's going to be the floater. It'll wake at a nice steady retrieve as well as crank down if you speed it up a little bit. It's going to crank down in the 1 to 2 foot range. Features swiveling hook hangers, number 1 strike hooks.
And that's the, like I said, curved swiveling hook hangers, that diamond sort of shaped bill, nice profile ears on there. I like that. Tail looks pretty nice. Like I said, Rago makes pretty simple baits for the most part. I wish they would come back out with the giant rat he made for them a long time ago. It was like 12 inches or something, 10 inches.
It's a 2-ounce bait, and I like to fish it on the medium light.
And it's actually pretty big for a one-piece bait. It's 10 point some inches.
Standard issue medium heavy with a 5.5 reel. I go for that for waking or cranking. 20-pound co-poly.
They had some good colors too.
There's going to be 5 colors available. This is the brown. There's also bone, black, pink.
Pink one would probably be really good for small ones.
Went back and forth with Jerry on this bait quite a bit. A couple key features that
wish they had more like swim video.
And we really wanted texture bait this time, so you can see a really fine hair-like texture on the bait. One other thing that we
Rash is pretty good.
The rattle or no rattle in this one.
Yeah, it's probably just because my computer is not shitty, and I have to let it catch up. Yeah, I think he called like something like that, 10-pounder, like 8 or 9. But it's a pretty nice little bait. I wish they had a little bit more swim video of it. But so yeah, that'll be pretty much it for the rest of the night. Didn't want to stay on too long. Still wanted to do a little quick live to show you guys what I got for the past, week or so. Like I said, I'll be going live pretty much next week as well. Probably showing a couple of things I got. And yeah, so I'll be seeing you guys soon, and thanks for sticking around, guys.